Yes, my name is Mhet Vargara and I'm from the Philippines. Makati. It's in Metro Manila. It's in Manila. M- Makati area. Actually, that's just my nickname. My real name is Chalmer Vergara. And when I was young, my parents called me Mhet to make it short. You know, short on Chalmer, Mer or Mhet, and then they start calling me Mhet. 2001. Yeah, I came over here 2001, and I start playing pool here 2003, because I didn't hold the cue for 2 years, I believe, 2 years or year and a half. Well, that time I just got here and I don't know where to go. And then one time my sister-in-law, she asked me to go to a small bar downtown. Then I saw what they call that, Jim, the small bar table. Uh, so I start beating everybody over there. That was it. And then I start asking my sister, where's the real pool room? So get back into me again. When I was in the Philippines, probably I start like really late. I start playing pool really late, like around when I'm 20 something, 21. But before that, I have experience playing different kind of pool. The uh, the round, the wooden, that's our balls, and wooden floor, something like that, wooden table. And I started playing that when I was young. And then one time I came over to that pool room nearby my place, and I said, oh, this is so interesting. So I start playing, and they get me already, those hustlers over there. Yeah, and everybody was beating me that time, because I don't know, I can't even push the ball because for me it's too heavy, because I just used small, like a chips, and then it's so light, it just slide on the wooden floor, on a wooden table. My life over there, it's pretty simple and okay. We're in the middle class, maybe a little higher a little bit than the rest. My mother giving me some allowance just to play pool back then, because she wants me to stay away from trouble, because I'm a little bit troublemaker before. And yeah, so that's why when I learned how to play pool, and the news spread, those sharks out there, they get me every day. They come over there and play me, and then I was just giving away money. But my mom says, it's better. It's okay if you lose now, just don't stay away from trouble, something like that. So after a year, I start beating some guys, the guys who gives me some spot playing rotation. I give him them spot after a year. I learned I learned fast, and because of I'm watching those good players who was playing over there. You know, I'm their like referee over there, so I watch all the moves and stuff like that, how they aim the balls. Yeah, and just like what I said, I learned after a year. I start beating everybody. When I was over there, there's no 9 ball game or 10 ball, something like that. I just learned how to play rotation. When I was in the Philippines, I never saw a snooker table. Snooker table, no, no billiard table, no snooker table, just a pool table. Probably it. Where I live, there's no big pool rooms. Actually, there's a lot of small places that you can find one or two table, but not really a big place. First of all, I start playing on their tournament over there at Masters, and then the owner recognized me, and he knew that I can play a little bit. I love playing pool, and then one day Santos is he's with me, and he asked the owner if he can give me a job over there. So and then I think a week after, the owner gave me a call. If I can start working over there. Sometimes because I work over there daytime. I at at the first year, second year, I'm still fine. But after that, I start playing like a lousy, cause I'm bored. I'm just hitting balls and without putting any efforts on the game. And it's not gonna help if you want to practice to be good. 2 3 hours with focus much better than playing whole day without effort on a game. Well, first of all, Darwin, he's getting bigger. So sometimes I can just leave him in my place with some guys or something. So I can move around a little bit. Cause when he was young, and the first time he come over here, I didn't play as much. Cause I need to be with him all the time. And yeah, that's the reason I stopped competing. But now, I'm getting back into the game. I won a Blaze tour, and then I finished second and third Predator, and high finisher. And yeah, but before I stopped playing, I mean competing, I finished fourth, fourth or fifth in a Just tour. Yeah, I beat the Alfonso luckily. you know, beat him 9-3 after he beats Marlon. So that's on the winner's side, and then I stay up undefeated the next day. Yeah, I know those guys. I mean, Those are my Efren and Bustamante and Santos. They are my really close Filipino friends. You know, when they come over here, sometimes they stay with me. You know, every time they come over here in New York, you know, I gotta see them. You know. Not totally. If I'm not gonna ask them, you know, if I have some shit like this, I just ask them, what I'm gonna do here. You know, what am I supposed to do here? Then they give me a little tricks, and then ooh, I'm surprised. Easy, you know what I mean? It's just like a magic like that. I think it's just the experience and like let's say there's a shot, right? And some people, oh, they think that it's hard to do. The thing is, for them, they're not scared to do it. You know what I mean? Because that's the experience comes up, you know, and then it evaluate. It's like evolved. It evolved to a better shot, you know, and then it's basically it. And sometimes that's the way they saw the table, you know, the patterns. It's all up here. It's all mental game sometimes, you know. I don't know. They're just it's just experience, you know. Some people like let's say I'm a player and I never saw this shot, and then all of a sudden you show me, you give me a technique or you show me the shot, and then now I have an idea. You know, the longer experience you get, the lot of shot you see.
Hi, my name is Charles Vargara, and I am from the Philippines.
Actually, I want him to follow my name. My just like what I said, my real name is Chalmer. So I can find a better name. So you know, I was looking to books and stuff. So I found Charles Darwin. So I said that's a good name, you know, for a smart guy. You know what I mean?
Well, right now I'm 13 years old, and I started playing at about the age of 7. My cousins introduced me to the game, the rotation. We had to pay like just to play a game, like one game, and competition, and that's what made it fun for me.
Actually, when he was in the Philippines, right? And I heard the news that he goes to his neighbor just to play pool. So I said I decided to bought him his own nut table. So when I got his table in the Philippines, I heard he start playing good. So I want to see that. So I said, Charles, you gotta come over here. Me and my wife came over here first, you know, and then after what 4 years, we decided to get Charles over here. His grandparents. Yeah, and yeah, I got 3 kids. I still got 2 daughters way back in the Philippines, and I'm gonna try to get them over here too. You know, when start making money.
My parents left when I was 5 after the kindergarten. Well, I didn't actually know what they were doing. I thought they were gonna come back, so I didn't really take it that seriously. But then when I got a little bit older, I knew that they started calling me and stuff that they're not gonna be here. They're not gonna be in the Philippines for a while. So like every week we call them and see how they're doing, and that went on for 3 years of my of after at the age of 5. I came here at 8 or 9 at June 22nd. Yes, I was playing this game called poker. It's like you get like 5 or 7 cards that you have to shoot the balls that are in the table, like the same number as your card, and we gamble there for like five pesos, like a game, and we get about 5 or 6 players in the table. So that's how I really learned to play pool. Only kind of straight, the only kind of games that I played were rotation and poker. That's it.
Yeah, he have a talent, good talent in the game, and he can easily pick up things. So, I showed him what I know, but he gotta practice too at the same time, you know. But he learned fast, and actually, if he didn't stop playing, cause right now he's busy on his school program, and he's doing his scholarship thing, so some kind of stopped playing for a while. But before he stopped, I would say he's like his game is like about to go like B player, something like that. Yeah.
Well, when I win, I think that sometimes it's based on my skills, and sometimes it's just because they let me win. So when they kind of underestimate me, it makes me feel that I want to become better, like literally become better than them, and that's what made me practice a lot. For now, I want to become a lawyer or an engineer when I grow up. So that's why I need to keep studying, and but I want to become a good pool player too. So as my like substitute if I don't ever make it. Well, it gets me hyped up for some competition, like to meet new people and meet some new friends, but also to become a better player myself and like just to do my best to become better. And I discover like new competitions, like friends like Ray Rodriguez. He comes to Masters like a year ago, and we play and play until like the whole day is over. So I have a lot of school friends, but there's only a few pool player friends that I know of, like that are my age, like Jonathan Castillo, Jonathan, what's his last name?
Robles.
Yeah, Jonathan Robles, Ray Rodriguez and some other people that I played with. They're usually Hispanic, so yeah, like Mexicans. Um, so they're pretty diverse. I know Jonathan Robles. I think that's pretty much it. I played him with once, like just for fun, because Tony Robles introduced me to him, and I started playing with him like for a while. And I meet him when I play in the Predator tournament. So from there we usually play.
I didn't know kid who who doesn't have a good a pull up player father, you know. So I don't know anybody. There's a couple of like father and son, in masters who come over there. They both try to learn the game, but that was it. Right now, it's depend. You know, it's depend. Cause first of all, life is tough. It's hard to move around, and yeah, just for now, I'm just gonna try to survive. That's it. I'm not thinking about to like those guys travel just to play pool, something like that. It's whenever there's a small or big tournament, but nearby over here, yeah, I might play. Yeah, that's some kind of suck, but there's nothing I can do. I got three kids to support, you know, and for me it's really tough to travel. Need a lot of money for me to be able to move around. So I rather take care of my things first. You know what I mean?
Well, naturally, of course, I miss them. But when I left for the plane, I was really crying, and still now I still miss them. But sometimes I have problems talking with them because I'm kind of shy. But I really do miss them, and I try everything I can just to talk to them. Uh, Jessame Vergara, and my younger sister is Charlene Vergara.
Yeah, I gave him his first stick, but and then one time we go to the Valley Forge, and the Predator, they sponsored him a queue, and then but right now he's using a Richard shoe. Yeah, he's using Richard shoe, and yeah, cause last year he finished third,
Third, fourth.
third, fourth at Valley Forge, and he was impressed, cause he's the smallest guy over there. Can't even reach the table, and and he did good.
Some people are just like playing with pro levels. Well, not pro level, but A level. He was out he was outsmarting me in the table, and like in the quarterfinals, I was about to be. I had him 3-0, but then I made one mistake, and then that totally turned around the whole game. And he was playing really good, so I couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, I noticed that because sometimes kids they don't think like we do, like so that's why they're not get scared or something like that. They just want to shoot all the balls. So because the real thing is they're not thinking. That's the reason, you know. And they're not thinking about the position. So sometimes even though it's a hard shot, they just shoot, you know.
Well, like when I'm playing against someone good or someone I know, I'm not really that nervous. But when I'm playing like a total stranger, Um, I do my best to try to do my best.
Well, it's depend. If the Purum got this, like, I think 18 years old, 18 years old. But it's depend. But if they're with the parents or adults, with their guardians, it's okay.
Well, she wants me to be like a good pool player. Follow my dad, like not like literally follow him around, but like do what like follow pool as a good hobby, or and become a good player. But she doesn't really play that much. She just watch people play, and sometimes she plays with me to get me to start practicing when I stop, and just have fun. And she gets me like start to realize um how fun the game can be.
Before, she doesn't really want Darwin to be with me all the time in the pool room, to spend the whole day or tournament weekend, because next day he got to go to school. So one day she said, you know, don't go to the pool room, take a little bit of layoff, something like that. So we stopped playing, but his grades, get affected. I don't understand why, or maybe because when he's home, he's just doing computers, video games. So, and then, so after that, my wife says, you know what? It's better for you to go with your dad. Play pool. At least you're using your head, playing position or angles, something like that. At least you gotta use your head. Sharpen your head.
Some when I go to pool rooms, I use my thinking power, and I usually go home at about 7 or 9, 7, 8, 9. So I really don't have time for computers or any other games like that. That you just waste your time. And so after I come home, all I have to do is just do my homework and study. So I don't really have time to play the games.
Yeah, I'm planning to go back over there maybe, and when I get back over there, then I'm gonna start really competing because those guys over there are hungry. I bet you they're gonna be there every day, every single day. Wherever pool room I get into. So they're gonna chase me like a rat, probably. So
I remember I remember my childhood pretty well. Like how I played with my cousins and stuff. What I did there in the Philippines. But in New York, I'm adapting pretty well. I'm learning my English. My English is getting a lot better, and meeting new friends is becoming a little easier for me now because of my English, of course.
Yeah, I talk to my friends back there. You know, we still have communication. You know, it's, when I left the Philippines, they're all single, but now they're married guy. You know, so they have their own lives. Yeah. So, I just want to say to these guys that behave yourself. That's it. Think like a married one. uh, You know, no more crazy things.
I had a lot of friends because I had two schools over there. Um, I started coming to a new one when I was in starting the fourth grade. So I had like 50 friends in my old school, and like 10 to 30 friends in the new school. So I had a lot of I have a lot of friends that I miss, but I'm starting to adapt pretty well because I have new a lot of friends here, and so but all I can say to the friends is that I miss you guys, and take care of yourselves. No,
I think he won his first tri-state when he was 9 years old, 9 or 10. No,
10.
10, right? Yeah, he won a tri-state tour at Amsterdam. First, when I start playing over here again, 2003 and 4. Yeah, they give me this special award, the most improved players, because I think I won a lot. I won a lot of tri-state tournaments. I mean, actually, almost every week I win tri-state tournament. So they give me this award, the most improved player. Then year after, yeah, then I start joining the jazz tour. And then after that, I stopped competing. Because I have a lot of plaques. It's probably like I won like maybe 8, but I think 6 of them are the end of the year, end of the season are every week. So 6 tournaments like every week. I want to tri-state. The first time I joined the tri-state, they put me as a B player, and then I start slow, you know, and then I didn't win any for months or finish second a month. Then the end of the season, I, I needed money, so I stopped working, so I gotta win the tournament, paying the rent. So almost at least 6 weeks, I won straight. So that's it. But I think I reached like B plus 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 plus. So and then the year after that they moved me as open already right away. Thank you, Jim.
thank you, Jim Renack, for having us. It's a pleasure to meet you. I mean, it's a pleasure to speak to the world, I guess.